Pasta is the food most associated with Italy, like fish and chips in the UK, hamburgers in America, and sausage in Germany. Took into a plate of pasta in its native country, and it's highly likely that it will have been made by Barilla, a company that has grown to become the country's favorite producer over the past 100 years. The business has been kept in the family since the beginning, apart from a minor blip in the 1970s. And now, the fourth generation of Barillas look after the company. It all started in 1877 when a named Pietro Barilla opened a bread and pasta shop in Parma. Every morning he managed to supply the local people in the city with his homemade produce. Barilla's real journey began when his two sons took over the business. In 1910, the two brothers built Barilla's first factory, a cutting-edge, continuous baking oven allowed 18 workers to manufacture 8 tons of pasta and 2 tons of bread each day, allowing the business to start supplying the entire city and its environs with its goods. After being trademarked, the Barilla name gained a reputation for producing high-quality pasta. In 1947, when Ricardo's two sons, Jenny and Pedro, took over the company, they began making plans to use a network of trucks to spread the business throughout Italy. After some time, the brothers made the decision to concentrate only on pasta, and the bakery and bread division of Barilla were shut down in 1952. They constructed the largest pasta production facility in the world, capable of producing 1,000 tons of pasta per day, close to their Parma headquarters in 1969. This is Barilla's timeline from the beginning of opening the store until Barilla managed to open Academy.
For moment as seen in this pasta video at time 1.35, which is the pasta machine demonstrate make it quick and simple to shape at the pasta mixer into the desired shape for the factory. Next, at time 1.55, the company reduced the process of cutting by using the machine with the bladders. In addition, at time 2.13, this pasta drying process saves pasta packaging time because it is dry at 65 degrees Celsius, which is placed vertically to maintain the nice flat shape of the pasta. At time 4.45, separating pasta is simply with the method demonstrated, and this process made significantly simpler by the equality of the amount of the separating pasta. Last but not least, at time 4.59, which is the final step, is the process of packaging the pasta. The viability of this machine considerably benefit the company staff.
Step 1. Grind the wheat until it becomes a powder. After being ground into a powder, it becomes slightly yellow like powdered milk. Sent to the storage tank through the negative pressure pipeline and send it directly from the larger storage tank to the processing workshop through the pipeline. The second step is make dough. Put the flour into the kneading machine and add a little liquid so that it's sticky. The internal air of the dough will be removed so that a more uniform density and tidier dough can be produced. The additional step is extrusion molding. After the dough is compressed and pushed by the screw extruder, it is extruded from the mold. Some of the molds used are spaghetti, lasagna, fusilli, and rotini. but not least is extruded from the mouth of the mold. Neatly, the entire row of scissors will cut the extruded thin noodles uniformly and then hand on the output pole. If there is no excess noodle, it will be sent back to the grinding machine to be used again. The fifth step is drying process. The neatly cut pasta is sent to the drying room where it is cooled and dried before proceeding to the next process. To prevent it from quickly breaking down, it needs to be done in an organized and orderly manner even if the period taken is so too long. The final step is packaging. The machine that wraps to the pasta then makes all the thin pasta bundles according to a certain amount. The mechanical arm sucks and opens the mouth of the bag, and then the mechanical arm stretches the mouth of the bag open and the feed tube enters the pasta. Then heat seal the mouth of the bag. After a few shakes with the packaging, the pasta was prepared neatly.
Quality cost of factory or warehouse. We are extremely delighted to state that we can feed the entire world population in just 18 months. Thanks to the factory 24 hours, 7 days operation and our annual production of more than 320,000 tons of pasta, which result in more than 4.2 billion pasta dinners. And the company need to find a better and suitable place to produce the product. Same goes with this company. They are facing the cost of rent the factory and need to pay every month. The next cost involved is electricity, which used for the operation of the machine. The electricity analysis is performed on the major energy consuming equipment such as boiler, chiller, electrical motor, lighting system, air compressor, and other major energy consuming equipment and system are subjected to an energy analysis to identify pattern in energy consumption. There are two costs associated with high quality: the cost of prevention and the cost of evaluation. This can include expenses for action taken to keep error to a minimal and expenses for upholding acceptable level of product. The company profit and loss account to enhance manufacturing procedure in addition to that. They regularly check the inventory to see whether the raw material to make the pasta is being used or waste. Next, the cost of maintenance machine. The following maintenance charge for the company pasta machine. You can learn the cost of reliable commercial machine used for a small business. What other costs you need to consider when buying a machine, and what type of question you should consider responding to before making a purchase decision. To do this, we must thoroughly clean and lubricate all vital parts. We can calculate the labor cost if we include the expenditure of cleaning and other maintenance tasks. Inspection is the process of critically evaluating material, product, or system by inspection, testing, and gauging. In order to ensure that the food being prepared for consumer is safe, the company uses 100% inspection, with inspection effort concentrated on sampling and testing the final goods. The cost of prevention and the cost of evaluation are the first two costs connected with good quality. This can include costs associated with steps taken to minimize error and costs associated with maintaining acceptable standard of product quality.
The pasta company had using the effective machine to produce their pasta. The pasta making machine utilized the most advanced invention and technologies to assemble desirable attributes for their customers' needs. As a big company and popular pasta brand, they receive a bunch number of orders, also high demand pasta every day. In order to ensure that the stock can be supplied sufficiently and adequately, the pasta company need to always make sure that the machine always in a good condition to produce pasta. This machine is designed according to the specific plant requirement to optimize all phases of production of fresh pasta and includes automatic mixers, extruders, sheeters, molders, pasteurizers, dryers, and coolers. The products is realized by means of kneading and molding, which are different depending on the required format and the kind of pasta to be produced. This pasta machine can adopt only flour and water as raw material, also can add other nutritional material. Since the pasta company use the high technology machine, their company actually can produce new few products by using that machine. As a big company, they can use as much as possible the equipment available on the site to gain profit. So these are 4 new products that the company can produce. The first product that the company can produce is fettuccine pasta. That pasta machine can produce fettuccine pasta as a new product. Fettuccine is a well-known white thick pasta made of wheat and egg. It most commonly used in Roman and Tuscan cuisine. The ingredients to make this pasta are flour, egg, milk, olive oil, and salt. To make the dough, flour and egg are worked together with a little water if needed. Then it is rolled out using the same machine to make pasta before this, but in different mold to recreate different shape. In Italy, it is eaten most often with various types of ragu sauce. The second product that the company can produce is muffalline pasta. This company may produce this shape of pasta for their second new product. Similar to the well-known tagliatelle or linguine pasta shape, the general rule of thumb is the same. Muffalline is a type of ribbon-shaped pasta. It is flat and wide, usually about 1 cm in wide, with wavy edges on both sides. These curly strains are the perfect accompaniment to many of people's favorite pasta sauce. Since it's people's favorite, the demand will be definitely higher and the profit will be increased. In order to use the same machine, this company just have to change the pattern or the mold of this machine to make sure that the shape is perfect. The third product that the company can produce is campanelli pasta. That machine also can produce this shape of pasta that called campanelli. The perfect mix between a twist, a tube, and a shell. People can do almost anything with this pasta, which is why it's on this and should really be more well known than it personally. Since this pasta can be served with a nice rich and creamy sauce. This pasta originally made from a mixture of soft flour, water, and the main ingredient is still the same like previous pasta before this, which is flour and egg. By using the same machine, the pattern or the mold have to be changed in order to get this shape. The process and step of making the pasta is similar with the main product. One of the unique features of campanelli pasta is its texture. The ruffled edge gives it a slightly chewy, elastic texture that holds up well in soup and baked dishes. The last product that the company can produce using the pasta machine is cavatappi pasta. Cavatappi is a type of macaroni thick hollow pasta that is made without using egg, but flour is still needed. This pasta is normally in the shape of a spiral. It sometimes has groove or ridge, known as rigati, on the outer surface. It has a tighter spiral and unique hue that will make people or the customer have high interest to try this new shape of pasta from this company. This will definitely be the best new product and guarantee have high demand in market. It may be yellow in color like most pasta, or the company may come out with other addition which added food coloring to make it green or red. It can be used in a variety of dishes to include salad, soup, and casseroles. Not only that, its slender spiral shape make it also great for serving with sauce. Cavatappi pasta work well with any sauce, but pairs especially wonderfully with sauces that include vegetable and lean protein.
For recommendation, first, compile with standard operation procedure (SOP). The important thing is that workers are required to comply with the rules during the pasta making process, such as wearing gloves and face masks during the pasta making process. This must be followed especially for factories that process food. Next, periodic machine maintenance. The maintenance of this machine is not only in terms of damage but also in terms of the cleanness of the factory machines, such as machines that are rusty and dusty. This will have a big impact if not taken seriously. The objective of the periodic maintenance of the machines is to be able to produce quality pasta and free from any dirty. Last, packaging upgrade. Pasta packaging should be upgraded. This is because pasta packaging should not only attract the attention of the customer, but a higher level of durability should also be prioritized so that pasta is not easily damaged during the delivery process or in stock storage at the factory. In conclusion, Pasta is a good staples. Pasta is easy to make, but the wrong with Somalina's price affect its appeal. To satisfy health-conscious customers, pasta products with unusual ingredients and other benefits have been tested worldwide. Raw material determine pasta's physical, chemical, and textural features. Thus, adding unusual ingredients with opposing impact on pasta quality and using unconventional ingredients that do not to influence pasta quality is tough. To increase the quality and generate healthier, higher quality pasta product, more effort is needed to develop unconventional components. To create new pasta product, additional research is needed to locate and develop unusual, cheaper components.